Good afternoon and welcome to the Slot-2 analysis of CAT 2020. In fact, as we discussed after the first slot and as I told that we are expecting a similar paper by design, and absolutely that was true. In fact, the paper had the same sequence of questions, which was the sequence of sections, which was the verbal was the first section with 26 questions, followed by the LRDI, which was 24 questions, and followed by quant, which was 26 questions. In fact, 76 questions overall. And let us take a quick look. We have been talking to a lot of students, and our faculty also has gone and taken the exam, and after collecting inputs from the faculty as well as from the students, here is the first cut of Slot-2 of CAT 2020 by Hit Bullseye team. So, in verbal we had 4 passages, 5 questions and 4 questions. There are total 4 passages, and then we had 2 questions from odd man out, 3 questions from para jumbles, and 3 questions from summary. And in fact, para jumble and odd man out were the type in punch in type of a questions, and overall VARC was moderate to difficult. It was not easy. All the questions were in RC were inferential, they were not straight, they were not fact based. It was taking time to understand all the options. So, overall attempt which people have reported, let me tell you very clarify, the attempt which I am talking in the range is of people who are typically aspiring for 99 percentile. For all other percentiles below that, already I think within next 30 minutes the analysis will be uploaded on our website. And so, for the top students, the attempt is somewhere from 16 to 19 which have been reported. So, actually it is 1 or 2 less from the previous slot. So, almost same. So, as I told you, it is next to impossible to make robotic 100% replica exams, but what we have seen in last 2-3 years. So, there is normally a deviation of 5 to 10%, even they keep the design and the format and the style same. So, I think so around 1 question less than the first slot. So, 16 to 19 is the attempt which has been reported by the students for the verbal section. Now comes to the LR and DI section. So, there were again similar thing, 2 sets of 6 question each and 3 sets of 4 question each. Now, what happened right now, and lot of people which have reported, there were 6 question sets were really difficult. In the first slot, 1 6 question set was doable, but in the second slot people said the 6 question sets were difficult, and what happened is that lot of people actually were stuck up with the 1 6 question set, because of which suddenly they have reported very less attempt. Unfortunately, the people might lose the race to the CAT, but race to CAT as well as the IIMs, but the people who could choose wisely the blocks to be done, they overall we have found a attempt of 12 to 16 for the people who could do their selection right. So, actually if you see in DI, the most important skill is not to solve the block, but identifying the block, and we have been reinforcing this to the students, is that it is not about just solving DI, it is more about identifying what is to be done rather than doing it. So, I think reinforce that, and we have been very clear with the students, and same has come true here in the exam. So, identification was the trickiest thing, and but people who could identify 12 to 16 is the attempt of the and there was 6 question attempt section was from the election, the winners, and the second runner up. So, it was quite a lengthy kind of a block. Now, coming back to the third section, which was quant, 26 questions, and again it was, so DI was again moderate to difficult, math was again easy to moderate, but here the challenge was the questions were not difficult, but they were taking time. So, actually the attempt reported is not as high as verbal, but the average attempt is again 1 less than the first slot. So, attempt of the people, most of the people who were getting good percentile in mocks is in the range of 14 to 18. So, a quick analysis, Again I repeat, a attempt of 16 to 19 in verbal, 12 to 16 in DI and 14 to 18 in quant. So, overall if you see again attempt around 54-55 plus will land you into the top colleges, and I think in the next 30 minutes we will be ready with our complete analysis up to 70, 80, 90 and 97, 99 and 99.5 0.5 plus percentiles and the scores. And for that what you can do is you can quickly go to the Google and type in CAT 20 analysis hit bullseye. These are keywords you can type and you can land into the page, and we will be updating within some time. Quick analysis and quite accurate. Last year our analysis first cut was very accurate. We did not edit anything, and looking at the analytics and this thing what we will be projecting in the first after the first slot we have seen, and we follow that this is going to be very accurate again in the second slot. And so log on to hit bullseye for all the analysis, as well as we have a percentile predictor ready. You can always go to percentile predictor, punch in your data, and we will give you complete accurate percentile and the colleges you can apply at a certain percentile range. That is what from team hit bullseye. So, I will sign off and I will be available again for the slot 3 analysis. Thank you very much.